One of us is fit.
One of us is fat, but we both
Rank Marvel projects.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another podcast episode. This is episode 5. We're 5 weeks in. This episode, we're going to be giving our top 5 best MCU projects and then top 5 worst MCU projects. Before that, we're going to be breaking down or giving our reaction to Doomsday trailer because a new one just dropped Wednesday, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
And it was a lot of people
I
were
think it was
talking
Monday.
Monday?
Yeah, it dropped Monday, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know that they were dropping one. I don't think anybody knew, but yeah, we're going to be giving our quick breakdown about that. And then afterwards, we are going to be giving our reaction, our rating on the new Avatar Aang movie. It came out today as well, and we haven't gave each other our ratings or reactions, so we're going to be going over that. I think there's going to be a lot to talk about for that because I have a lot of thoughts. And then after that, we are going to be listing our top 10 anime characters of all time. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. That's going to be interesting. And then at the very end, I have a little new segment that is just me quick. You'll see what it is. It's a new segment that we're introducing, but yeah. All right, so let's get into it. So first, Doomsday trailer.
The Doomsday trailer. It came out Monday, and it came out because Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con's going on. So they dropped it, and I guess people at the Comic-Con will probably get like more behind the scenes. But yeah, dropped Monday, fresh. I was anticipating it. I was excited for it, but I watched the trailer. I don't know. I don't really feel anything.
Yeah, it's just because because I remember after you watched it, you rewatched the Infinity War trailer.
Yeah, I did.
And you could tell that it's just not as dramatic. Like with Infinity War, the trailer itself felt world ending. Like Thanos was talking about dread it, or he was he's gonna freaking erase the whole universe. Like Doctor Doom, yeah, he's more powerful and has the power to do that, but it wasn't like he was saying oh, I'm gonna kill this whole universe and stuff. Like it wasn't dramatic. It was just people meeting up with each other and fighting each other, which is some fights are gonna be cool to see, but the people that are meeting up, it doesn't feel like, oh, I want to see them interact. Like we have the Thing interacting with
Shuri,
yeah. I was
Wakanda.
I guess.
Not only that, Namor is circling.
I don't like
around.
Namor either.
I mean,
I don't know.
I risked through the Namor movie, and I mean, it was just absolutely terrible. But when I remember the Infinity War trailer, is every favorite character we're giving, there was an idea. To create, and it's all of them talking.
Yeah.
It's all, Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, even Scarlet Witch, even Gamora when she has her little spot, you feel oh shoot.
Yeah.
And in this one, I no remarks that were given in the trailer. The only interesting thing was Robert Downey Jr.'s accent, his accent.
I was gonna talk about that too.
I was like, whoa, that's his voice.
I didn't even know it was him.
At first I thought it was Professor X or just something new, and I was like, wait, I hear a little bit of Robert Downey in there. But I just thought it's crazy because it's not rinse and repeat. They're just gonna slap, it was just for the money.
Yeah,
he's actually trying. He's not just trying to get the bag because he's putting in effort for the accent. The fact that we don't see his face at all in the trailer is just him in the mask.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're trying to push Robert Downey Jr. down our throats. The one thing I don't like is Chris Evans being back.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I hate it. Oh, why is he back, right? But it's I didn't even like him in the first place. And then even after seeing him in the trailer, I was like, oh, okay. There
was nothing because you would think that him saying, hey, buddy, and then him bringing Mjolnir to him, that would be a reaction.
But it was no. I'd rather have seen I think something that would have made this trailer I would have been hyped for if we saw the Guardians of the Galaxy in there, bro. Just
out of nowhere.
Imagine the Guardians of the Galaxy interacting with Fantastic Four.
That would be insane.
That would be funny again, but where's Chris Pratt at? It says he will return, but he hasn't been here.
They have to.
because like, is he even confirmed that Chris Pratt is in this movie?
No, he's probably gonna be in Secret Wars though.
The thing, imagine like the only thing that I'm hoping for is that they're hiding like the actual big hitters until the movie, like Chris Pratt coming out. I imagine Star-Lord interacting with Deadpool. Like
Bro.
that would be legendary.
And I think that's they may be doing that. They may be doing that because they love to like click and bait. They love to bait with their trailers a lot.
Because they're trying to like. I feel like the fact that like, oh, we have Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, like they're hiding the other actual big hitters. You know,
like there was a split frame in in the trailer, in a clip I saw, and it was Mystique, and she was kicking nobody.
So it could be anybody at this point. Yeah, bro. The thing that I'm hoping for is that Deadpool does come out and Star-Lord. I don't even need all Guardians of the Galaxy. I just need Star-Lord. But I'm hoping Deadpool's coming out because, like, why would Gambit be there when he was in his movie and not Deadpool? I think Deadpool and Wolverine need to come out because the best interactions would be, like, Deadpool and Spider-Man or, like, Deadpool and Star-Lord. And then they're bringing out the X-Men. Like, Wolverine has to, like, you know, he just has to, like, meet them, I feel like.
So who would be a better interaction, Deadpool and Tom Holland or Deadpool and, like, Toby or Andrew?
I think I need to see Tom Holland.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't think, like, Tobey Maguire meeting Deadpool, like, I feel like that's not funny.
Because I feel like we're not, like, getting it, but I feel like we're getting something like that with Tom Holland and John Bernthal. The Punisher.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that raw, like, says bad words, is kind of like good but bad, collaboration.
Yeah.
So like Tom Holland is like kind of getting that in Brand New Day. So like I don't think they would kind of like do that in Doomsday.
But it's because I see it as a different relationship because like when I think of like Ryan Reynolds and Tom Holland, it's like I feel like Tom Holland would admire Deadpool, like, oh, you're cool, but then like it's like he's not teaching him as a good way, you know? It's like a funny way that he's teaching him.
I could see that, but I can also see like Toby and Ryan Reynolds reacting with each other.
I feel like Toby wouldn't like level. No, I feel like Toby wouldn't like Deadpool.
That is
he's
true.
Like, oh, you're like, yeah.
His personality wouldn't like Deadpool for
but
sure.
But I think Tom Holland's would, you know?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so.
But like, did this trailer get me hyped and like wanting me to watch a movie? No. But am I still gonna watch it?
Absolutely. Yeah. I think we're more excited to see Dune 3 and Doomsday back to back.
That's gonna be
and
insane.
then doing our podcast after, bro. That's gonna be actually insane. Bro. It's gonna be peak. It's gonna be peak.
Because we're gonna see which one has the better movie. If it's better than the Odyssey.
We're gonna watch an Infinity Vision and we're gonna watch an IMAX, bro.
I wonder if Infinity Vision is actually worth it.
It's just like a I mean,
it's like the 70 millimeter.
Yeah,
right?
It's like the 70 millimeter basically.
But yeah, I mean that's our reaction and breakdown of the trailer. You want to go into our top 5?
Let's go into
best?
our top.
Should we do
5?
worst or best?
Let's do worst.
Worst?
Yeah, let's do worst. Okay. All right. So
starting off slow.
Yeah, starting off slow. You know what? You go first.
So we're giving our so 5 is like our least worst.
Yeah, so number 1 is like the worst.
Okay, let's start off with 5 though. Yeah. All right. So 5, I have Thor: Love and Thunder.
Ooh.
Most of the movies in this list, like I don't even like they're so bad that I didn't even watch them because how bad they look.
Okay.
So Thor: Love and Thunder, I didn't watch that. I think you watched it.
I watched it. I've watched every single one on my list.
The thing is, like, Ragnarok is the best movie, so to go from Ragnarok to this movie, like I was so excited for this movie because I was like, oh, like the Guardians of the Galaxy are gonna be in there, like it's gonna be funny. But then it's like I saw what the story was, like it was him finding love, and like I was like, oh, okay, this is gonna be stupid. So I didn't even watch that. So that's on my 5. I know the CGI was also bad in there. Number 4, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. That's Black Panther number 2. Like they don't even have the freaking original. I mean, Chadwick Boseman. Like they R.I.P. So I didn't watch it out of respect for him. I feel like, you know. Number 3, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. That one was I didn't even watch it. I saw the CGI, terrible, and it led to nothing because it was supposed to lead to Avengers. What's the one that got canceled.
Um,
I forgot what it was called.
it was supposed to be with him as the main threat,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But then
yeah.
he what was the allegations that he was like
I forgot.
peddling
Yeah,
kids or
yeah.
something? But they fired
Right.
him.
Number 2, I have Black Widow. Of Black Widow. I know I didn't even watch this one, even though I like Thunderbolts.
Okay.
I saw another CGI. I know the CGI was terrible there. And then number 1, I have Marvels. Yeah, I don't even wanna. I don't even wanna.
Ooh.
Like,
Didn't
I
even
didn't.
touch
Yeah,
that?
I
That's
didn't watch a
crazy.
single trailer. Didn't watch the movie. Don't care about it.
All right. Well, here
I'm a feminist.
my list is probably a little bit. I mean, I think there's 1 or 2 that are the same, but
Really?
yeah. Here's my list. All right.
Uh-huh.
So we're going 5, which is not the actual worst.
Yeah.
Because of the heat, it's too hot in here. All right.
For a second, I thought you were getting up because I thought you were gonna get Eternals.
Bro, that's crazy. That's hilarious. No, it bothered me.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. So my top 5 worst list.
I want to see what you have because, like, you said only 2 are the same.
Yeah, I think only. Yeah,
I
only
feel
2
like
are
all the
same.
ones I list are like they had to be.
All right,
there.
you ready?
Yeah.
So I have number 5 at Black Widow.
Okay.
I have number 4, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
That was close. I didn't even watch that one. That one looked terrible.
Number 3, Doctor Strange.
Number 1?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
you're gonna get
Dude,
get hate, bro.
Dude, they have
That's insane.
it's because they're stretching the reality of what we knew Marvel at the time. Of what we like. It was like we had Thor, obviously gods. You know, we had Iron Man. It was like boom. You know, we had Captain America, Super Soldier.
Yeah.
And then our first incline into like a weird kind of like into the comics, like this is what comics books are about, was Guardians of the Galaxy. And James Gunn brought it to us in such a way that it was easily digestible, them being in space and whatnot, you know? What wasn't easy digestible was the fact that now we're dealing like with magic, and it was just so hard to understand the reason for his character. Like it was hard to understand, like they were given to us, and the whole concept of him having his accident was like a pivotal moment.
Yeah.
And that moment can't be changed at all, but there was instances where pivot moments were changed. Like in the TV show series, like there's pivotal moments that were changed, which kind of just destroys that whole concept of a pivotal moment being like what has to happen regardless of where you're at. And it just opening and expanding into this whole like multiverse concept, which isn't like a sound concept, because I mean we've noticed that everything after Endgame was like multiverse. They're trying to bring all these characters, and like we didn't like him. It was like on a downhill. And I think Doctor Strange, his movie trilogy, has like a big like that stepping stone. It's just hard to digest.
Yeah.
And it's why it's not one of my favorites at all.
That's like crazy.
I know Moses is going to hate that too. Moses loves
I think everybody's going to hate it. Bro, everybody loved that movie. Like, especially with the CGI with the different dimensions. Like, everybody loves that. Probably heating it up again. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from, right? Like,
it's just hard to digest.
But to put it at top 5 worst MCU projects,
it is.
Because like the movie itself, there's no way you can't tell me it's not enjoyable.
No, I don't. I didn't enjoy Doctor Strange.
That's crazy.
I did not enjoy Doctor Strange. I didn't enjoy
Doctor
Strange.
I could see you saying like Doctor Strange himself as a character is like top 5 like worst like.
Maybe that has to do a big deal
Marvel
with it.
Characters?
I think that has one of the things that has to deal with
but
it.
I feel like the story, like it's not as bad as the other ones. Like it's not terrible. And like the movie itself was entertaining with like the CGI and fights.
For me, Doctor Strange was a movie like Thor 2. Like it was like it just had to exist. it wasn't like detrimental, like in my opinion. Like I don't feel like it was detrimental.
Like I think it was better. It's better than like Shang-Chi.
No,
you're dumb. You're dumb.
No.
You're dumb. You're dumb.
Bro, Shang-Chi was perfectly executed, bro. No,
bro,
I do not agree with
that.
that.
I don't think Doctor Strange does not have any like annoying characters like in freaking Shang-Chi. Freaking what's her name?
Because Doctor Stone is Doctor Strange is the annoying character.
No, I mean he's not as annoying as freaking what's her name? The freaking.
What's her name? Coco Melon?
Nah. What's her name?
Aquafina.
Aquafina, bro. I hate Aquafina,
Yo, what's
bro.
up, guys?
Any movie that has her in it, I'm gonna like hate. And the fact that she's in Shang-Chi, I'm gonna hate it.
Nah, bro. I love Shang-Chi. I love Shang-Chi.
You're dumb if you think Shang-Chi is better than Doctor Strange, bro.
Dude, it is. All right. And then I have Ant-Man and the Wasp. I think that
second one.
Yeah, the second one. I don't think it should have existed. I was more intrigued by Quantumania, even though it had its errors.
That's a crazy take.
It was a lot more intriguing to go into the miniverse,
bro,
to kind of see, how because we got it in Endgame,
Mm-hmm.
them traveling through it, and like it was kind of like a completing the thought, like okay, this is what it is.
I don't think it's worse than Quantumania,
bro.
Nah.
And then I have Captain Marvel as my number one hated movie. Because this is probably
That's
like
crazy.
the biggest one is
You're
that
misogynist, bro.
no, it's not even that, bro. It's not
We're
even
both
that.
misogynist.
Dude, it's because like for one, it was a terribly paced movie, but number two, it's like it takes away potentially Nick Fury's whole character, because I was trying to look into it of when he left Earth. And he was a clone, he was one of the
aliens,
the aliens who can, mimic you.
Mm-hmm.
Is like, when did that start? And like Nick Fury was one of my favorite characters from like, Avengers and going on. He was like a side character, but he wasn't annoying. He was just cool. He just understood everything that had to happen. Coach Carter, he was like the spy, and he had some respect. But then we find out
it's not even it.
It's not even him. I'm just like, dude.
It felt so like random too.
It was so random.
Like, what does that even do though? Like, I don't get it.
I have no idea. And then like the way that they try to like make everyone look younger. I mean, I know we're in the past, but like anything that deals with the past, like even them interacting like in the blockbuster and trying to add this stuff, like I feel like they were just trying to add stuff to kind of be like, oh, old people, we know that, we know jingling the phone, keys. The jingling keys. So, I feel like that one had a lot of jingle keys, and that's why it's one of my worst. And these are, I was dealing with movies. Obviously there's TV shows that are probably even worse than this, but for that one, that's my number one.
I agree. I agree with your list.
Other than Doctor
number
Strange?
One, yeah.
I mean, like I said,
that's a wild take. That's
dude,
a crazy
I don't
wild
like Doctor
take.
Strange. I don't like him.
I did not expect.
He's Temu
I
Iron
thought
Man.
you would. It's like you would be the type of person to like Doctor Strange.
No,
I get Multiverse of Madness being up there, but like that one being less worse than the first one, nah, I don't agree with that at all.
There's a lot of plot points that get erased as we go along in the Marvel universe.
I think that's like crazy take. I do not agree with that, guys.
I don't think so.
All right. So next, top 5 best MCU projects.
Top 5.
Okay, so first? Yeah, okay. Start from 5, right?
Yeah.
I want to see what you have. You want
me to go?
Oh, you want me? Or
I go. Ready?
Okay.
So stop 5 and then start first. All right. Number 5. Endgame.
Okay.
Number 4. Guardians Volume 2.
Oh, okay.
Number 3. Captain America Civil War. Number 2. No Way Home. Number 1. Infinity War. What? There's no shot. What? What?
All right, you want me to give my top 5?
Yeah, give your top 5.
Number 5, Endgame. Number 4, Guardian of the Galaxy number 2.
No shot.
Number 3, Civil War.
Bro.
Number 4, No Way Home.
2.
Number 2, No Way Home. Number 1, Infinity War.
That's actually insane.
I did not expect you to have the same list as me.
That's actually insane.
There's no way.
It's right there. It's right there. Endgame, Guardians 2,
I didn't
Captain,
even see
No Way
your list,
Home.
bro. That's insane.
Dude.
When I came up with this list, I was like, yeah, there's no way John's gonna have this, like, No Way Home that high.
And you know what it is? And I think it's because we have our honorable mentions, the Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. You know, honorable mentions, you know, those are, you know, very good movies. Yeah. Super good. I feel like it's unfair
to compare animated.
Yeah, it's hard to compare those. Then that's why it really shaved down. You know.
Yeah.
And
that's insane, bro. That's insane. I thought you would have like Avengers in there.
No.
That's why I thought you were definitely gonna have Avengers 1 in there.
Because I rewatched it.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna have Avengers 1 at 5, like above Endgame.
No.
Because I was thinking Avengers or Endgame at my number 5. But bro, when you were reading out your list, I was like, I saw the first two. I was like, oh, wait, we have the first. And that you kept naming. I was like, bro, we have the same entire thing.
Dude, these top 5 movies just make the MCU.
Yeah, they do.
Like, these are like above 9.9 out of 10s. One of them can be 9.8, 9.7, you know, but they're all above 9 10s.
Yeah.
And they're just so strong in story. Like, for me, I know a lot of people don't like Endgame.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was one of the endings that actually felt like an ending.
People did switch up on it after like a year it came out. But like, bro, when you think about to that experience where everybody wanted to, bro,
in like
the day of like us going to go watch Endgame, I was so excited, bro.
It was the hypest I felt ever, and it was the same kind of hype I had with Infinity War because it was like fresh. It was like,
Infinity War,
we're getting Infinity War. We've been teased Thanos for like years.
I was so ready for Thanos,
bro. Like I think I watched that Infinity War in theaters at least 7 times.
Yeah,
in theaters. I mean, luckily for me, I worked at a mall, so like there was a theater there. Mm-hmm. But like that was like the most hype I was ever watching that movie. And then bringing you guys to go watch the movie with me and experiencing it all over again. And like, because like even with Endgame, like we get the Captain America Mjolnir.
Bro, everybody was screaming. Bro, I did not expect that to happen.
I didn't even call it. I mean, I know people like. I mean, at the time, like I was still getting into comics, so I didn't like have any like spoilers comic wise. So Cap being able to wield Mjolnir wasn't even a thought.
Yeah, I never thought about that, or like even Iron Man getting the stones at the
stones. Yeah, like it wasn't even a thought in my mind. You know,
I didn't expect that.
And so everything was fresh and it was new and it was great. And obviously, Guardians of Volume 2. Guardians started off strong, great movie. Yeah, Volume 2 just nailed it.
Volume 2 is the best Guardians of the Galaxy movie in that trilogy. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And like it's so overhated for no reason. Like, bro, it has like the saddest moment.
I cried.
Yeah, bro, like him losing Yondu, and then him going against his dad. Like the needle drop, the listen to the wind blows, and he's getting up, and like it's like if you don't love me now, right? And it turns into Pac-Man. Like, bro, it's such a good fight too, bro.
And it's just like so on par with James Gunn.
And like I didn't expect his dad to be the main villain and turn evil.
I didn't expect that. I didn't
see that coming.
People who say they expect that, I think they're just like, oh, we're to repeat. Yeah. I didn't expect it.
I didn't see it coming.
I felt like we were hinted towards another evil person and going up to it, and then it turns out he was the evil person.
Yeah. I don't get why that movie is so hated. Like, bro, Yondu, you get peak Yondu.
Great. His thing where he's whistling and like the OST's playing. Dude, and then like I know people don't like Baby Groot.
Bro, like, I love Baby Groot. That opening scene, bro.
The opening scene is crazy, bro.
There's no way you can hate. There's no way you're watching that.
Mr.
And you're
Blue
like,
Sky, right?
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Like, there's no way you're watching that and you're like, bro, what is this scene? Like, why aren't they serious? Like, bro, Guardians of the Galaxy is never like a serious movie. Like, it's supposed to always be fun and like them teaming up. Like, they're fighting the octopus in the back. Groot's doing his own thing.
And it was like, it was James Gunn, like, you know, giving us his fresh take.
Bro, it feels so fresh. Like, it feels so like. Bro, I love Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I think I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2 like 500 times or something, bro. Because
something like that.
Because bro,
it's so good.
we got the DVD right when it came out. Like we got it pirated, and that's the only movie we had in the van. And when we'll drop, I think Moy off at Vermont, we'll watch that movie going to Vermont, going to St. Athanasius, and it was just playing on repeat every single day to school.
And it was great.
Yeah, I loved it every single time. I never got bored of it. I could still go back and watch it.
Yeah, and then obviously Captain America: Civil War,
bro.
Our first taste
introduction
of Spider-Man for sure, Tom Holland.
Bro.
But like it was our first taste of like all these characters kind of coming together in one movie. And like each intro, even like the Black Panther intro, and like how they meet on the roof, and like they're chasing, it's just great.
And great. When I saw that it was gonna be Iron Man versus Captain America, right away I was on Iron Man's side. I was like, bro, he better win. It was a Captain America movie, so I didn't see him winning, but yeah, bro, the fight scene of them, like the build up to them meeting at the airport and finally like going all out, and the ending where we get Tony Stark versus Captain and Bucky like going hand to hand. I love that scene.
And then I mean the Russo brothers did fantastic with Tom Holland.
Yeah.
And like just Spider-Man.
Yeah,
the way they use like his Spidey sense where like his eyes go big and small. Yeah. Like it was just great.
His introduction fantastic. Of like Tony Stark going to
New
Peter
York,
Parker and like picking him up, hearing he was Spider-Man. I wish they explained that more, but it was cool seeing that. It was funny, their interaction. I love their relationship. And then, I love the backstory as well of like Tony Stark seeing that Bucky killed his parents. Yeah. And he was even though he was brainwashed, I feel like Tony Stark was always in the right in that movie.
I think so too, because I mean, we're all human and we all feel, and like, I don't care. Yeah. You killed my mother. Like, bro, obviously you killed his mom.
But yeah, I did not expect you having No Way Home this high though.
I love No Way Home, bro.
No Way
Home touches me in places that I can't even say on camera.
That's the best moments ever. Like, we have Aunt May dying. Yep. That scene is so good. We have, Tom Holland versus Green Goblin at the end.
Green Goblin, fantastic again. It's great actor
the
with
choreography
great
is so good, man. Like, you see the anger in Tom Holland's eyes, bro. Like, he wants to kill him.
Yeah, and then when you get that whole like emotional scene where he he's alone, he's crying in the rain, and like Jay Jonason, like that whole background,
that thing is so, because like everybody like knows who Peter Parker is,
who he is, and like, oh my god.
Yeah, he's actually like alone in this movie.
Yeah, he's like alone in this movie, and
like the scene where he senses the Green Goblin is turning evil, bro. That scene where like they're fighting, like he's fighting because that's when they all turn on him
basically,
and like he's fighting the lizard, and like he gets slammed through the apartments. Like, bro, I love that apartment scene.
He tosses him back, and then Goblin catches him. And like,
it's so good,
dude.
I think all of them turned, but Octavius, right?
Yeah, Octavius, and then maybe the Sandman, you can say.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's like just due to his actor not being there, so they really couldn't do much with him.
Yeah. Because I don't even think that movie is nostalgia bait to me. I just love that movie, bro.
No, bro. It's just so good.
And like, we get the three Spider-Man's that scene is so good, bro.
I mean, I know we're Tom Holland glazers, but I feel like each Spider-Man deserve like their own, like, oh, they're like the best Spider-Man, or they're the best Peter Parker. Tom Holland is obviously the best overall, you know? But like the best attributes of Tobey, of Andrew, of Tom Holland were shown in the movie. Like, they didn't like compromise Tobey's Spider-Man or compromise Andrew's Spider-Man.
This movie is what made everybody switch up on Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. They're like, bro, he's so good in this movie. He's always been so good. I was like, bro, why are you switching up now?
I know.
Like, I never hated on Andrew Garfield movies. Like, I remember like watching them in theaters when they came out, and I always loved them. Like, I never came out saying like this movie was terrible, you know? But yeah, bro, No Way Home, I love No Way Home.
It's potential that my Endgame can be knocked out by Brand New Day. We have to see.
I hope it's better than Infinity War. I hope, bro. I want it to, bro.
We have to see.
I want it to, bro.
Because, there's obviously going to be a Spider-Man up here, because, I mean.
It has to.
And I from my list, what I gather is that we like it when like they all come together and they show,
Yeah.
because we have Endgame, we have Guardians, that's a
Yeah.
team base. We have Captain America, that's everyone coming
Yeah.
together. We No Way Home,
Hmm.
Spider-Man's coming together. We just love how they intricately bring these characters
And
together, make them interact, and make sure the interaction is like
Mhm.
smooth and not like forced.
Yeah.
And because that's the thing that No Way Home did, is like nothing felt forced.
Yeah.
It wasn't like they're feeding us
Yeah.
Toby
Yeah.
or Andrew. It was just like, oh my god, they're here.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it was one of like the best marketing campaigns, was No Way Home, because everyone was like, they're gonna be in there.
Yeah,
And
like
like
no,
we were like,
I didn't even know that
we
they're
were
actually
like,
gonna be
we were
in
like,
there.
maybe no, like there's no way.
Yeah,
There's no way they would do it.
Yeah.
There was no way.
I remember
like,
in the theater, like when, like even in the theater, I didn't know, and when he's like, bring me Peter Parker, and he actually showed up, I was like, it's actually real. Like they're actually like, and I didn't know if it was I didn't even know it was just gonna be like a cameo thing. I didn't expect them to actually be like come in. I thought it was just like the portal was gonna appear and it's gonna be like, oh, it's just an old guy, and then he just like disappears. But no, they're actually in the movie. They fight together.
And like the way they fight together too is like Toby swinging how Toby swings,
Yeah.
Andrew swinging how Andrew swings, Tom Holland is swinging like he swings. Like it's just fantastic.
Yeah, I like how at first like their teamwork isn't there, but then they talk and then they like lock in, they swing off each other. It's so good,
so great.
Yeah.
And like even their interaction between them, like Toby and Andrew, and like then talking about like the villains they were going against, and like Andrew's like, "Oh, I found Rhino."
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like this list is a little spoiler for our Spider-Man list that's coming up.
Probably.
Yeah, and then we have Infinity War as number one. I feel like everybody has that as the best MCU project. Like we have peak Thor, like bring me Thor. Bro, that's the best freaking Thor we've got, bro. When he arrives in Wakanda, that's my favorite scene.
Dude, like I get chills every single time.
And
like,
then
it doesn't matter how many times I watch it.
Yeah, and then bro, the freaking Tony Stark meeting the Guardians, bro. That scene is the funniest thing ever, bro.
And like, oh my god, the way they interact with all the characters, man.
It's so good. I don't know how they wrote every single character so good. Like
so well.
Nobody has too much screen time. Nobody has too little screen time. Like it's just all perfect.
So, and here's my question for you, because this was probably one of the biggest, well, not biggest debates, but it was like one of the biggest debates at the time when Infinity War came out. Do you think it was Peter Quill's fault that
I remember thinking that in the movie, bro? Because freaking Tom Holland's, I got it, and then bro, like I think that is his fault because he would have had it. He would have.
But okay, but do you like? So do you blame it on him, and like do you like fault him for like everything that happened afterward? Like, I feel like it was such a human reaction. I felt like it was such a, because he was like, I felt like with the dialogue where he was like, "Oh, you're 50% human, I'm 50% human and 50% alien, and I'm 100% you." You know? I feel like that was leading to kind of like
I think it makes sense because that's her father too. So I feel like, since that is her, like you're even more mad, like, oh, you're her father, like how could you do that?
Why would you kill your own daughter?
Yeah,
and like he didn't want to believe it. So like him like hitting him, like I feel like it makes sense. And I don't know, I was a Peter Quill defender at the time. Like I got roasted.
Like, Peter would have had his moment right there too. Like Peter Parker would have got the gauntlet.
Oh right,
he would have snapped.
Yeah, I got roasted at the time.
But bro, nothing. And then we get, bro, the saddest moment in all of MCU, freaking Peter Parker getting snapped away, bro. I literally cry at that moment every single time. He's in Tony Stark's arms. He's like, oh, I don't feel so well.
So, and like because I was asking you, I kept asking you. We did confirm that they do regenerate, but it's like a bones.
I know something that I did see because you asked me like if he was. That's why he snapped, or it took him so long to snap. I saw this somewhere that his spider instincts felt it coming. So he knew way earlier than when it was actually going to happen. And so, like, that's why it's even more sad because he knew, like, he feel like his spider senses are like, you're about to
Okay.
get like you're about to
So
get
that's
snapped.
what it was. So that Twitter post saying that his regeneration
Yeah,
powers
I
would
don't think it's that.
It
Yeah,
wasn't that. It was a spider sense.
yeah.
Okay.
He felt it coming like from way before than anybody else. So like,
Gotcha.
yeah, bro. That
Gotcha.
scene though, like it gets me every single time because like you get their relationship building from Civil War to Homecoming to this movie. It's like been building up every single time, you know?
Yeah.
And like, bro, it's so sad, bro.
It's so sad.
And that's the only reason why Tony Stark wants to, like, in Endgame, he gets motivation to go back in time and like fix everything.
Yeah, and it was the only movie I recall after watching the first time where the ending, it was silent.
Yeah.
Everyone was quiet.
Nobody, bro. When we left that, bro, yeah.
You could hear a pen drop.
When we left that movie, I remember nobody said a word to each other.
No one said a word, bro.
Until we got to the parking lot, and we're like, bro, we're gonna have to wait like 2 years for the next movie, bro.
Yeah, actually insane. And contrary to how Endgame ended with the top 5 signaturing, and it was like Black Widow, and then it went to Hawkeye, and then we got Captain America, and then Iron Man, and bro, that was like that ending was like chills, bro.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do you think there could be a movie that tops Infinity War?
I'm hoping.
I'm hoping. There is. I want there to be. I want there to be.
I want there to be.
I don't know.
If I had to give a good guess, and this is like my guess, I feel like Brand New Day is gonna compete with it. Secret Wars might take it.
I think Secret
Wars might take
heavily
it,
because that's where Spider-Man's coming out.
Yes.
And like, bro, Secret Wars, that's where we need Peter, we need Tom Holland, we need Ryan Reynolds, we need
Guardians.
We need everybody.
Like all the A-listers that we love.
Like, if they I would take this movie, Doomsday being terrible and them not bringing Chris Pratt out and hiding him till Secret Wars. Like, imagine we're waiting all this time and he comes back in Secret Wars.
Imagine that trailer comes and we get like the who the hell are you guys?
Gosh,
dude, that would be actual peak. Dude, we're gonna be eating.
Yeah.
We're gonna be eating.
Yeah. I wish Secret Wars could overtake Infinity War. Yes. I wish Brand New Day could take over Infinity War.
That's true. I am hoping for that. I'm definitely hoping for that. But based on the trailer, I mean, because we've seen it. I don't know if I think we mentioned it in one of the podcasts before, but like the trailer itself, I mean, there's a lot going on.
Yeah,
there's a lot going on. Maybe they're doing a bait and switch. Like we kind of see the Sadie Sink's character, like she's like brainwashing, so like maybe she's the main.
Yeah, because they want to keep that a secret for some reason, which is interesting.
I feel like they're trying to point it towards her, but it's not.
It's not. Her. Yeah, I don't think she's evil. Yeah,
I think like she's gonna need help because she's not gonna be able to control it.
I think her character's gonna probably like help Zendaya and what's his name?
The CEO of Sex,
Jacob.
Yeah,
right. I think she's gonna help Ned. She's gonna help their characters remember who Peter Parker is. Because something with the mind.
That would make sense. That would make sense.
That's what her character's gonna do.
Yeah, and then we have John Berthenol, the Punisher.
Yeah, he's gonna be so good.
We have the Scorpion at first.
2.0.
Yeah, I feel like the Scorpion at first is just gonna be like a little taste of something.
That's why we need to see who the main, because they said that the main villain hasn't been revealed yet, which is it has to be Mr. Negative.
Yeah, but what if it's like the main variant is like not revealed, but it's because it's like a concept. And
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that.
I was the main villain.
Right, and then we got the leak scene at San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh yeah, dude, the swing motions,
the different POV,
bro.
Everybody's saying that it's better.
It's competing against
if you hate on that scene, you're just a Tom Holland hater.
You're wrong.
The people were saying,
wrong.
"Oh, is it me or does this scene look weird?" Like, what? Bro, we got the first person POVs with it. We never got. I don't think we ever got that. Like first person POV.
We never got in the mask POVs. Bro. We never. And
he was right. He jumped off he ran and jumped off the. Bro, that scene, bro. And I was already imagining myself watching in the movie theaters, like with the sound, just like the music playing in my ears. Bro. I'm so ready, bro.
It's so good, bro. Yeah. So good.
So next, I mean, we gave our top 5 best worst. We have I only have like 2 cheddar chuds.
Yeah, I think I have like 2 cheddar chuds too.
Yeah.
So let's do a quick cheddar chud before we go on to our next segment.
These are gonna be Marvel takes or cheddar chud Marvel takes.
Yep.
So let's go. You want to go first?
I could do one. I could do my first one. Okay. Yeah. So I kind of mentioned this already. And I might have, okay, we'll just say it. You'll see what I mean. All right. So Robert Downey Jr. returning to the MCU as Doctor Doom completely ruins the legacy of Iron Man's sacrifice and proves Marvel has zero creative ideas left. So basically, bringing him back is a big no-no. Is that a Chad take or a Chud take?
Okay. Bringing him back is what?
Bringing him back, is that a Chad take or a Chud take? Bringing Robert Downey Jr. back.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Chad.
Yeah.
I think it's a Chad take because we still don't know what they're gonna do with him, right? Like everybody's assuming that's just gonna be like a completely new character, which I hope and I wouldn't hate if they did. But there's still like a lot that they could do. Like I don't know if like they're gonna play with jokes, like if Tom Holland sees his face, like I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
there's a lot like
they're definitely gonna have to have an interaction of like, hey, you look like Tony Stark.
Yeah, I think that'll be funny, you know.
So we'll have to see if it's like
they're gonna acknowledge it. Yeah,
we'll have to see. That's the only thing like I'm like weary about, like how they're gonna do it. But the fact that he is having an accent and his mask was on throughout the whole trailer, like they're not like showing his face. I don't think is them not having any more creative ideas.
Yeah, because I feel like it makes them even more creative because like nobody ever thought, bring back Robert Jr. as the main villain. Like, and everybody went crazy over that. So I think that was very creative of them.
Yeah.
It was a bold choice.
Chad take.
Yeah. All right. So I have a question for you.
Okay.
So, I mean, is Superman your favorite DC movie?
The new one with James Gunn?
Yeah. Is that the best DC movie? Like better than Batman?
Hold.
The Dark Knight.
Hold.
Like, what is your favorite DC movie?
Oh, man. Hold.
Yeah. Because I can see you liking the Batman better. I'm
going to give it to Superman.
Actually, so you think Superman's the best DC movie?
I think, and it's only because it's James Gunn team movie, and I feel like a bunch of characters get the recognition they desire, and I mean that OST that plays,
definitely has a bro.
When
that
he
OST,
saves,
I love it, man.
Oh my goodness, and like I just feel like there hasn't been something better than Batman in a very long time in the DCU.
Yeah, in the DCU.
That this one was a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it definitely was.
It has to either put it in the conversation or above it because the needle drops were great.
I literally rewatched it 3 times when it came out.
And like Superman showing his abilities is absolutely fantastic. His main villain being himself was a good way to power scale our like this DC Superman, like bro, it got me so excited for the next one, like Man of Tomorrow. Everybody is excited for that, and like Lex Luthor, one A.
Yeah, it was just such good acting.
It was.
So you would put it above the Dark Knight Rises?
Yes, because the only good thing about Dark Knight Rises, obviously, is what I used to do my sound system. Yeah, but like Joker, you know,
Heath Ledger,
the Heath Ledger, and like there's a lot of scenes without Heath Ledger that is just like Christopher Nolan doing Christopher Nolan things. But it not being like a Batman comic book accurate character, you know? I felt like this one was Superman
comic accurate. This is who Superman is.
From the suits and the music and like the way he would save like people. Yeah.
I mean, I just wanted to get out that way. I'm surprised that you have it above Batman: The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
But so now my question to you is Superman in the top 5 of MCU movies? Like, would it be above like Endgame, or like where would it be in your top 5, or would it not be in your top 5 of MCU movies? So the question.
Okay, I got it. Yes.
Okay,
okay,
ready?
I got it.
Okay,
yeah. So Chad if it is, Chud if it's
yeah.
not. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. So is Superman a top 5 MCU movie?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Chad.
Yeah,
I'm putting it where Guardians of the Galaxy.
Me
2
too.
is.
I could see it above Endgame or where Endgame is.
Yes.
Bro,
yes.
Superman, bro, it's so good, man.
It was just so great to go back into the theater and enjoy what I was watching.
And it's like it's not like an origin story, right? But it's like the beginning of his story.
Mm-hmm.
And like I didn't expect myself, like when I saw Lex Luthor in the movie, I was like, oh, like I don't even like Lex Luthor like that, but bro, like he was so funny in that movie.
I felt like it also had what the Odyssey had was like a bunch of haters, because I remember when like we first saw Superman flying and like his face, everyone hated it, and then we watched it and it blew us the freak away.
Like it has rewatchability, it has the OST, like bro, yeah, I agree with that. I think that's a chat take.
Okay, let me see. All right, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
So this one, I probably know what your chatter chud is for this one, but I'm just gonna say it because, I kind of will probably lean the other way, but we'll see. Ready? So, and this is based off Civil War, Captain America: Civil War. All right. Captain America is a hypocritical, selfish boomer. He abandoned his modern-day friends and global security responsibilities just to go back in time and get some 1940s romance.
All right, yeah. 3.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Chad. That's it,
bro. Okay.
I'm a Captain America hater, bro. Like, bro, he was wrong in Civil War easily, bro. He was wrong 10 out of 10 times.
So, was he wrong in the sense that... So, I feel like he was wrong for the wrong reasons. Let me explain.
Mm-hmm.
He was wrong because he was trying to say, oh, the government has agendas change. And yes, in real life, governments, people are, yes, I wouldn't trust the government to deploy us for when we need it. His argument with that is correct. I do agree with him in that. But his actual reasoning was, oh, my best friend, he was hypnotized.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we're not going to do these accords, because they wanted to kill Bucky.
Yeah.
They wanted to kill Bucky. That's why I'm against them. But he tried to profess, oh, it's because governments can't be trusted.
Right. And that, like, he was acting like the government wanted to do that for no reason. Like, no, they're in, where was it? Like Nigeria?
Yeah, they're in Nigeria.
And they blew up a building and it killed a bunch of students. Like, it wasn't like the government switched up on them for no reason. Like, that happened and a bunch of innocent kids died. And, like, Tony Stark had to, like, carry that burden because the mom comes up to him.
Well, that was from Sokovia, actually.
Oh, yeah, Sokovia. Yeah. And then, like, he's like, first of all, Tony Stark wasn't even there, but, like, since he's a part of the Avengers and has to take care of them, like, that's why he's for it. And that's why, like...
Because he's basically the father of the Avengers.
Yeah, he's the founder.
He was in the middle of when they were making everything. Mm-hmm. So, obviously, he wants to take responsibility. And is like, as we're kicking ass, we're killing a bunch of innocent people, which it is a thing, And, yeah, I just think that, yes, they should... had some form of responsibility. It's just the way that he was trying to peddle that it's the government, that they're bad. Yeah, yes, they're bad. So he was trying to say,
they are bad. Right? Yeah, but it's like you just like killed a bunch of innocent kids.
Yeah, so he was acting like there was no responsibility to take.
Yeah.
Like, people die.
Because I don't think he ever said like, oh yeah, like that's my fault that a bunch of kids died, and like he never admitted that he was wrong. Like he never said like, yeah, I'm in the wrong.
And like because he said that this one piece of dialogue to Wanda, I think it was Wanda, where it's like they're soldiers, and people are gonna die. And
Yeah.
you can't blame yourself.
Yeah.
And like that's like,
that's
super
insane,
like, oh
bro,
my goodness,
like
dude.
he wasn't even blaming Wanda either. Like he was trying to defend her, even though like
She's
it's
just
your
a
fault,
kid.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
all right. All right, this is my last one.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is the best franchise in the MCU.
As a whole, Toby to Introverse, across the Introverse.
Separate trilogies. So like you could have one of the trilogies as your favorite,
Okay,
but any of them.
but any of them is better than what?
Not into. Just
not the animation.
animated.
Okay.
Not animated. So one of those franchises
Uh-huh.
is the best in the MCU. So it's better than the
Yeah, I get
Avengers
I
franchise.
get it. All right, ready?
3,
2,
2,
1.
1.
Chud.
Chat.
Chud.
What?
Chud, bro.
Bro.
And it's because
What's better? Yeah, go.
Avengers.
Go.
Avengers,
Okay,
easily.
okay, explain.
Easy.
Explain.
It's just obviously Avengers has the whole like Spider-Man is in there, so there's that caveat, But Avengers, we start with Avengers #1, which is probably what basically started the whole like MCU, everyone getting on board with the MCU and Marvel movies in general. And then you have Infinity War, one of the best movies the MCU ever gave us.
I'll give you that.
And then we have Endgame, which gave us an ending to the trilogy. That trilogy, the Avengers trilogy, that felt like a good ending. Like Iron Man dying and the way it all ended, I felt like it was a good rented ending. And that is rare for things that end now, because a lot of things that end now, Stranger Things, The Boys, obviously Game of Thrones, all the endings are just absolutely terrible. This one had a good beginning, middle, end. And I felt like that was good. For Spider-Man, whether you want Tobey's as your best, Garfield as your best, or Tom Holland as your best, we don't have I feel like the ending was rushed for Tobey's. We didn't really get an ending for Andrew because it stopped at #2. And then for Tom Holland, we had Brand New Day to go watch, and that might impact what I got to say, in the future. But for right now, Homecoming is not as strong as Avengers. I don't think it's as strong as Avengers. No Way Home. Far From Home. I don't think is. Oh, I forgot to mention Age of Ultron.
I was about to say that.
I was
like, notice how you didn't mention Age of Ultron. Notice how you're not talking about Age of Ultron.
Okay, all right. You got me there.
Yeah.
But as a whole, like I feel like Age of Ultron, because that was what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Far From Home is on par with Age of Ultron on how, like, I put Homecoming above Far From Home in my opinion. And then obviously No Way Home is up there. It's better than, it's better than Endgame, but not better than Infinity War.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to say Chad to that.
Okay, so you mean Chad?
Chad, because I was against it, right? Because you said Spider-Man. Yeah, so it was a Chad.
It was a Chud.
Chud. Oh,
yeah.
Chud.
So
Chud.
I said Chad.
You said Chad. Yeah.
I said Chad because for me, I'm talking about the Tom Holland franchise. Like, so the three, we have Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home. For me, those three are way more rewatchable and enjoyable than the Avengers, which where you're talking
Absolutely
about.
Not.
Because
#1.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I'd rather watch that.
Absolutely
I'd
not.
rather watch that trilogy over Avengers, Age of Ultron, and Avengers Endgame.
No, you're
And
wrong.
Infinity
You're
War.
just wrong. You're just
For
wrong.
me, I'd rather watch and then we're also getting Brand New Day, which is gonna help the franchise a lot more.
I think Ultron was a better antagonist than
Falcon. Nah.
Yes.
Bro, the twist with him being the dad.
Okay,
good.
But him
Nobody
as a
talks
villain.
about Ultron,
Bro, him as a villain.
All he is Tony Stark's invention. Like that's not even interesting.
It was
bro.
anti-Tony.
Bro, okay, that's not even like interesting, bro. There's no way you're telling. Everybody hates on Homecoming because of the fact that the villain sucks, bro. You did not see that coming. That he was gonna be the dad of freaking MJ.
The twist was great, but it doesn't make him a good villain.
Yes. Yeah, and the final fight of them, like, bro, it's so good. And his story on like why he's evil, because like he has Tony Stark tech and like that he got his job taken over by Tony Stark and he's getting all the money. Like, bro, that's so good.
He was valid as an anti-hero for sure. I just don't think he was like as a threat as Ultron was.
Okay, but he's going against a new Peter Parker. Like even though the threat level's in there, it's like
new.
He's a threat compared to the new Peter Parker, like a young Peter Parker.
I guess that's just scaling.
And like the story behind it, where it's like Tony Stark's the only one that, bro. There's no like the highs of freaking Homecoming compared to Age of Ultron, where it's Tom Holland and Tony Stark talking, where he's like, oh, only if you were here, probably we would have done something. He's like, and he's actually there. He's like, actually, I am here. And he's like, and I'm the only one that trusted you, a kid. He's like, why do you think the FBI was there? I was the one that trusted you. Like, bro, that scene, I love that scene.
All right, well, language?
Really? Bro, Homecoming is so overhated. And, like, we also have the scene of Tom Holland under the rubble, like, oh, come on, Peter Parker, come on. Like, I love that scene, bro. That scene is so good. Like, for me, the Tom Holland franchise is so good. And Rainy Day is going to carry it even more. And Doomsday is going to bring the Avengers franchise even lower.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Give me your Chud. Give me your Chad. All right.
So next, we the new Aang, what's it called? Aang Avatar movie did come out today. We watched it on Paramount Plus. Shout out to them.
We did want to go watch it in the theater.
I hope it did.
We were hoping it did, but there was none in Ohio, unfortunately. There were only in LA.
Two. Yeah,
only 2 in LA. So hopefully they get a lot. We'll get into it. But like I was hoping we could see it in theater.
Okay, right. So we're giving our rating on Avatar, the new movie, Aang. So out of 10.
Out of 10.
All right. I think I have. Yeah, I have mine. I was thinking about it while watching the movie.
And this is animation.
Movie as a whole.
Well, yeah, but animation wise, like you can't really compare, because I'm gonna give this rating, and people are gonna be like, you're gonna put this over this movie that's a live action movie. I feel like that's not a comparison.
This is like an anime movie.
Movie, all right.
So yeah, I mean that's how I'm rating it. Okay. Like in terms as animated movies.
Okay.
Where I would rate this as a whole. Yes. Okay.
All right. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
9.1.
8.5.
Okay.
So
to me it makes sense. These.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you why. Heavy nostalgia baiter over here. Heavy nostalgia baiter. I've rewatched Avatar: The Last Airbender show more than like I probably masturbate. Because that whole I call it a trilogy because it's 3 seasons.
Yeah.
That whole like story, plot, characters, I just freaking love to death. And the fact that it got announced that we're coming out with a movie.
Yeah.
And it was
after all this time,
and then they're like older, so like they're kind of like in their peaks.
Yeah, it's not like they're like it's not where it's Korra the legend where it's like they're already old
and like just stories,
Yeah.
And this one was like they're at their peak and like they're all like together, like working together. So I was super excited. And then, like, the fact that it got leaked, I was like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's not going to get the recognition it deserves. But then there was, like, there was a lot of people against watching the leaks, which I was super glad to hear. And, like, even people that we, look up to, like, Escape Podcast, like, they were, like, hoping that we can go show it in theaters so that they can have the theater experience because it deserved it.
It did.
This movie deserved a theater experience.
Yeah.
I mean, you go ahead and talk about it a little bit, and I'll chime in.
Yeah, so I mean, not to get we're gonna do our spoilers later. Yeah. So spoiler free. So I gave this a 8.5 because I remember constantly thinking through the movie like, what I would actually rate this movie, and so for me it's an 8.5 because mainly the story. Because I mean, we're gonna get into the actual story later, but I think the story was all right. But what heavily carries the score for me is because I would give the animation itself a 9 out of 10. But the quality and production a 9.5 out of 10 because I think animation and quality production is two different things.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the quality was definitely there. Like you could definitely tell this is a movie. Like this is a movie production.
Yes.
Like the backgrounds that we got, like bro, the constant panning that we got for fights.
Literally.
Bro, yeah, seeing like the like upgraded or updated like bending that we got in this movie was insane. Like the fights that we got, yeah, it was breathtaking.
Actually,
like, it was
insane.
actually movie quality, and like the characters themselves still felt like
the characters.
Yeah, from the show. Like it felt like the same people wrote it, you know? It was like the same thing, you know?
Literally. And although they had different voice actors because they try to give them like an older kind of voice, I felt like I
didn't mind it. It felt the characters felt like their characters.
It did. They really did.
That's why
they didn't take away
8.5.
anything.
Yeah.
Like they didn't take away anything that like I was like, oh, why did they do that?
Like this doesn't feel like this character. Like it felt like their character. Like and the designs that like their older designs, like bro, freaking Zuko.
Dude.
Bro, Zuko's design,
And, like for me, probably the best part was how they reinvented the intro.
Yeah, bro, it was telling it from his like perspective.
From his perspective, and like they showed baby Katara, well not baby Katara, but young Katara going to old Katara,
and she was telling the water
side, and then like they went to Zuko, and it showed young Zuko, old Zuko, young Toph,
and it was their voices, their part, and then in the ending it was Aang talking, and he's like he said I ran away because before it's like oh he ran away. But yeah, I love that updated freaking intro. But yeah, I mean, I love the art of it, like the art style, because every time it would go to a flashback, the art would change.
Yes,
it would be like an older animation, which felt so clean too. Like the colors felt vibrant. Yeah, that's why like this movie is so high, because I was actually like astonished by how high quality the movie was.
It was like, and to what your point was, like you're you're watching animation, but then they go back to like a past or like a backstory, and it changes to that like old animation. So it feels like you're watching a real movie, and then went to a cartoon, and the cartoon was quality. That's what it felt like.
It felt so good that I love that art style change, and like bro, I just love the colors that they used for this movie. Like bro, it was so like how the movie itself looked, like bro, I just loved how it looked.
Absolutely. All right, let's go into spoilers here.
All right, so we're going deep into spoilers.
Spoiler warnings. The movie just came out on Saturday. This is gonna be posted Monday. So if you're watching this and you don't want to be spoiled because you haven't watched it, go watch it, come back, and go ahead.
All right, first things first. I called it. Freaking Taga.
Taga,
right?
Yeah.
So we were watching it on the couch. I noticed we were 40 minutes into the movie already. I was like,
no villain.
Bro, no villain has been mentioned yet. And I was like, they mentioned the gang that attacked Aang in the beginning. I was like, that is not a big enough threat to be the main villain. And I was like, bro, this Taga guy seems way too nice. And I was like, there's hints to something, bro.
It's not that he was too nice. It's like they made us love him.
Yeah.
Like he was like so like.
It was too good to be true. Like his bromance with Aang right away, but
he was just like kind of overpowered in a way.
Yeah.
And it's because like we probably should. I mean, because you saw it, but like I probably should have saw it sooner, because he was throwing bends that would like kill people.
He went for it, right. I was like, this guy is not a pacifist, bro.
I was like, bro, because I told you, I was like, oh, that's why the Fire Nation destroyed all the air nomads, because they're pacifists. Like obviously they killed them,
Yeah.
I was like, that's kind of fucked up. That's the only ones that they got rid of.
But yeah, I feel before we talk about the twist of him being a villain, him like his introduction as a character, like I love his character design. He looked cool, and his introduction of like them falling through the air,
bro, like,
and he wakes up and he locks in right away, bro.
Like he knows, like he's been ready in their eyes, bro. He was ready to catch Aang, bro. and jumping to a little bit to the future where they're in the storms and like the ships are coming in, and he's like gonna crush the ships, bro. This guy, he wanted the smoke, bro.
He did.
He wanted the smoke from when he got unfrozen to,
Yeah, and right when he woke up, freaking, he was about to kill Toph right off rip, bro. Right there, we should have noticed right there, bro.
Yeah, and I like something went in my brain was like, ooh, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Like I didn't like that how he did that, but at the same time I was just like,
it made sense because like he was asleep for like he's like, oh, what do you mean the last airbender?
Yeah.
He's like, ooh.
Yeah, and like I mean, just like the dialogue between our favorite characters too, like the way like Aang was sending the letters to have him come help him, go to the mountain.
Yeah,
is like Aang when he sent the letter to Zuko,
he's like fire god, or fire lord.
Yeah, well, what do you call him? Hot man?
Yeah,
come on, hot man, and like and like bro, when he sent it to Toph, when we saw her like teaching
metal bending, bro.
Dude,
when I first saw that's when I was like, bro, the new way how they show bending,
yes,
bro, I noticed it there, bro. It looks so clean,
and
bro.
and like it brought like a whole like not like new concept, but like it almost felt like they can control, like, because it's not something I saw a lot in the original show, is that as the metal was passing her, she kind of like stopped it in the middle air, kind of like using the force, and like sends it back.
Like it makes you like understand it more.
Yes,
because how they're showing it visually. Yes, it looks way better.
It was like actual bending. Yeah, it was they were bending. And like her whole introduction. She's the best.
Yeah, she kept saying it.
She kept saying it.
I like the little throwbacks that they gave back, like the Cabbage Man.
Yeah,
like,
the Cabbage Man.
They just like throw it in there.
Bro, the OST.
And the comedy was still there. Like it felt the same exactly in the show. Like they didn't overdo it. It felt like it was
Sokka
there.
was the right amount of funny.
Yeah,
I was afraid that his jokes wouldn't hit as hard, but
it felt like the same character. Yeah, it was
they
so
felt
good.
like the same characters, and then bro. I was having the romance between Katara and Aang.
Yeah, I was gonna mention it, bro. We finally, bro, I was like, cause we're like the movie just started and we finally saw Aang gonna go up to like meet up with Katara. I was like, do you think we're gonna finally get like a romance? And right away she goes in for a kiss. I was like, oh, bro. Right away, we're getting it right away.
Too, bro.
And they were kissing at the end. We finally get what we want. We get Katang, bro.
Katang.
But yeah, I think the twist. I saw it coming. I think it was funny because like I just looked at John and I was like, because it was when they started talking about the staff.
Yes.
And first he's like, oh, I don't think your friend should come with us. I was like,
that was weird.
And then once they're going, he's like, oh no, I think you should stay back with my friends and I'll go get the staff by myself. I was like, John, we're 40 minutes into the movie. I don't see a main threat. Yeah.
That's when it started to make sense because he was kind of like forcing it.
Yeah.
When he said Katara shouldn't come, and then we got put into position where Katara was like, we should go back. This is dangerous.
Yeah.
I was like, that's why you didn't want your ass to go in the first place.
But then I was like, I don't know. I feel like this is a different reason why he didn't want you going. And then when we I think my favorite moment and fight scene that we got was the moment where he finally turns where he goes and Katara is behind Toga, and he's like, he reveals that he's evil, and he 4v1s all of them are teaming up against him. But bro, that fight scene of like we get I like when Zuko pulls up and we're like, oh shoot, Zuko's pulling up, and like all of them start bending together. And like I don't know, the POVs that they're showing, like the perspectives, are so good, bro.
And like to me, I wonder if people are gonna be like, oh, he shouldn't be that powerful as an Airbender.
Yeah,
I think I came in knowing this guy's a veteran. This guy was in a war. He was fighting with his airbending. Everyone else had never, other than Aang, have never seen people fight with air. Yeah. And the way he was piercing them, they just couldn't handle it. They didn't know how to handle it.
And for me, I didn't have that problem because you get revealed that he was the first person that got gifted airbending from Sonar, something like that. Sonar.
Her name was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Sunra.
Yeah, she had the staff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean that it makes sense. He's had airbending for like the longest time. He got
Mm.
it. He was the first person gifted it, so it makes sense.
And like, not only was he gifted it, he was gifted it in the sense that he had to go bring the peace, and the earthbenders throwing rocks at you, they were against you, so you have to like pierce. It's almost like the blood bending, well, not the blood bending, but the blood thing we saw in JJK, where like he presses it,
Yeah.
and so it's like now it's a sharp thing. That's exactly what he was doing. And I want, like, that's why I said I wonder if people are gonna be like, oh, why is he able to 4v1 these guys? But yes, that is probably one of my favorite scenes, because like they came and it was on site.
That was my favorite sight.
You traitor!
Yeah, they just like, all pulled up. That was my favorite fight scene.
Up, bro. It was so great. And obviously, there's other fight scenes that were super good towards the end there. Them going against the newly made airbenders was really cool too. Trying to save everyone, to get everyone out, and like, how she was going against like the girl with the arrow, and she was using airbending to increase it, and like she was water bending, ice bending, like everything Katara was doing was like super practical. I'm not let down, but like I was like hoping to see some blood bending.
I'm definitely not let down, but I feel like I wanted to see more. Like the movie, I'm glad that the movie isn't too long. Like it's only an hour and
38 minutes.
And I feel like that's what it should be, because this is not like a main plot of this story, it's just like a side thing that happens in their lives, so it feels good, but I don't know if you want to get into like, because I don't know if you want to talk about like the problems that you had with the movie.
I can go. I can name some problems, and one of them, which I agree with you, is the story. Not that it was predictable, it just felt like we've had this story before. Good guy turns bad guy.
Like main character meets somebody of his own kind. That guy ends up being bad.
Yeah. So like we've had this story before. So that was a negative. Another negative, I would probably say, was like I wish we got more from Zuko. I feel like the firebending he was doing was like phenomenal.
Yeah.
But I feel like he was definitely a side character in this movie. Like he was the side character in this movie, and he was one of my favorite characters in the original 3.
And he's important in the
he's important because he's the one that actually helped end the 100-year war.
I wish we got Aang and Zuko team up.
Yes.
Like I feel like like Aang didn't team up with anybody.
No, he was kind of like involved with everyone.
Like, it would be them 3 fighting together, and then Aang just doing his own thing. But I wish like all of them teamed up, power of friendship. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. So those are like my big 2 gripes with my gripes with the movie. Other than that, I couldn't see much else go wrong. I felt like everything else was placed perfectly. But what were
my main problems? So the story, I think that's what brought it to an 8.5 for me. I think that's what brings it lower. Not that the story sucks in that like it's boring. It's just that for me there was no like very high highs, right? Because nothing in that story stood out. Like there was no emotional scenes, there was no sad scenes, and there was no really hype scenes.
Yeah.
So like it's just a really good story, but nothing like peak stands out, And I think it's just like especially like the final fight, I feel like it could have been better, because like I didn't like how Aang got the staff and got the full power. Like I wish that like it feels like Aang didn't go full all out. Like I like that he did get, like I didn't want him to get the staff, but I liked how they used, like after he got the staff, how he started turning angry, and like he like his speech that he was telling him like, oh, we could have done this together, and he started getting hatred in him. I like that they did that, but I would prefer him to not get the staff and like get the power from that. Like I wish that he went all out with like by himself, and that he beat Taga while he still had the staff.
Gotcha. In the Avatar state, obviously.
Yeah, because I feel like he only won because he took the staff away from him.
I see. I can see what you mean by that. Yeah, and because it's like that whole thing where like he gets this tremendous power, and like he wants to kill, but like he calms himself down not to kill.
Yeah.
Which we've seen before. You know, we've seen it.
And
you know,
that's another problem I had. Like he only like the thing that calmed him down was a piece of cloth flying by, and I feel like I don't. That's not enough to calm him down. Like it just reminded him of the clothes that they would wear, but it didn't even look like it because it had like sunflowers on it. And I thought something that was gonna calm him down is that he was gonna see that he was gonna see Appa, because you know how he had him under control. Like,
yeah, I mean, I thought it was gonna be Katara.
I thought it was gonna be all of them, like all of them, like helping or like putting their hands on his back or something
like that. Yeah, like I probably would have preferred that. Like it still wouldn't been like, because we, like I said, we've seen that before.
Yeah,
it wouldn't have been like crazy, but like I would have preferred that over a piece of cloth.
Yeah, that's why like I didn't want him to get the staff, because I think he shouldn't have gotten the staff, and Taga should have still had the staff and been overpowered. And the way that they take them down is by our friendship. Like we have
a team up between all of them.
I feel like
that
would
have been crazy.
I feel like that would have been a better final fight, because that final fight was like all right,
and like that would have been perfect way to interweave bloodbending, because I was like, okay, she has to use it in the most optimal moment, and it could have been that moment where he's like, they're all fighting together, he's like overpowering, and like Aang's about to do the final blow, and like we saw that like he's gonna use a staff as a knife or something, and like he was about to kill Aang, and then she bloodbends him, and like he does this, and right. He does a final blow.
I think that final fight could have been way better than what it was. It was cool. It was a cool character design when Aang gets the staff and he puts it in. It was cool looking, but I would have preferred that. Like if he didn't get the staff and they just team up together, they all use their bending together. Like we probably see like Zuko with blue fire, maybe.
Yeah,
like because like, it would have been cool to see all of them go all out. You know, because like. For me, like,
because we're probably not gonna get anything else.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you. Like, do you think I mean, they announced like a spin-off of like a series that's coming out, but I'm not like that's not Aang, you know. Yeah. Like, I wish, you know, like, I don't know. I wish we got more. But and then another like nitpick problem that I had was I mentioned to you while we're watching this, that the new people that were gifted airbending, like they're just already pros and going all out with their airbending.
Yeah,
like, you know.
Yeah,
they're like just overpowered with their airbending. Right,
they're like floating. They're throwing. They're doing everything that like Aang had to practice years for. Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. But again, like the reason why I'm higher on this movie is because I mean the OST, the soundtrack, like they didn't change. They didn't falter. They didn't change anything. And like the characters all felt the same. Like I wasn't going into this movie expecting a crazy story. I was going into this like, man, we get to see him on the screen again, and that's why I'm higher.
Yeah,
that's why I'm
me
higher.
too. Yeah. But one more question before we move on from this: is this a better animated movie than Chainsaw Man, the movie? Or is it?
Yes.
Yes. You would have this above Chainsaw Man?
I would, because I don't feel for the Chainsaw Man characters as much as I feel for these characters.
Okay, I get that.
I don't feel for,
but like, I'm like the story itself. Like if we're going movie for movie, the story itself, like you know, like
we're not going story for story. We're going movie for movie.
But like like the story is heavily a part of the movie. Like the depths of Chainsaw Man movie, like. It's about lust and love and betrayal, and like, bro, the OST.
Yeah, but we get nostalgic OST here. What are you talking about?
The scenery that we get and the the symbolism that we get, like of the pool scene, like, bro.
I don't think you understand. How much this movie meant. For Atlas, bro.
But
I don't think you understand.
Bro.
I don't think you understand.
I don't think
to show the bending in such a way that they did in the movie, I think just trumps anything that happened in Chainsaw Man.
Because like story for story, the depths of Chainsaw Man movie.
I'll give you the story. I'll give you the story for sure.
Yeah.
I'll give you the story. But I'm not giving you the whole movie. For
Nah,
me,
I don't know.
if we were in a scenario where both of these movies were coming out in movies,
Mm.
and I can only buy one ticket, I'm buying it for
I'm
Adla.
going to Chainsaw
I'm buying
Man.
for Adla.
I'm
I'm
going
buying
to-
it for Adla, and I will see you in an
No,
hour and 38
okay,
minutes for
okay.
sure.
Okay, this is gonna get heated. Which one had better animation? Do you think Avatar had better animation than Chainsaw Man Rize arc movie?
Oh man.
Because like I think you're thinking about the quality. Cause I think I would give you quality maybe of the movie. Like it might be higher quality, but I'm saying animation in terms when it came to fighting.
Okay. Yeah,
Fighting
I
animation?
see what you mean. I see what you mean.
'Cause I feel
You know
like
what?
people
I
mix
think
those up, you know?
they do mix those up, and I tend to be one who mixes it
Yeah.
up as well. I think I will give you animation choreography.
Yeah.
To Chainsaw Man for sure.
And the final fight was way
Yes,
better.
yes.
Yeah.
I will give you that. Chainsaw Man final fight miles better than the final fight in Atla for sure. But when you tell me like which movie's better,
I'm
like,
giving
what,
it
like-
to Chainsaw Man.
like I was more
I
was more
when
excited to see
Chain-
this
no.
movie. I was more
But
excited to see
okay,
this movie.
but when Chainsaw Man came out, after watching it in the movie theater, bro, I couldn't stop thinking about it for the rest of the night, and I wanted to rewatch it so bad. Like I remember after watching it,
So I feel like I would have felt like this one, felt that way towards this one if we saw this one in the theater though. I felt like I would have.
I think I would have enjoyed it, but I don't think I would have wanted to be like actually wanting to go rewatch it again in a movie theater. Like,
Okay,
I would-
not in a movie theater.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would have been like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would, like I can't wait for it to come out digitally.
Okay. I get you.
Yeah,
I get you.
but
I get you.
cause all right, I think you just answered. Cause I was gonna ask you, do you remember the last My Hero Academia movie?
It was
You're Next?
You're Next, right?
And it's
the one where it's like his power was the enemy, right?
he was All Might.
he was basically All Might,
Yeah.
right? He cloned
turned himself to
basically.
All Might?
Yeah.
And I was gonna ask you, which, I mean, I think it's gonna be obvious. Which final fight was better, the Avatar final fight or that movie final fight? Because it was Bakugo, Todoroki, and Deku teaming up,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna have to give it to. I'm gonna have to
And
give
the
it to My Hero.
animation for
Yeah.
like that's the anime
That's what we should have gotten.
that
at
bro,
the end of the
because
season.
that's what I was saying. Like I was
Yeah.
gonna tell you, like
Yeah.
if we got them teaming up, like how Bakugo, Todoroki, and Deku teamed up with that animation,
Yeah.
bro. That scene, I love that
It,
scene,
it
bro.
would put My Hero on our top
Yeah.
list. It'll put My Hero on
Bro.
our top list, or at least like in the top in the conversation for it, because that movie, like I unfortunately didn't go see it in theaters.
Yeah,
I had to watch it digitally,
Yeah.
but like I have a great setup, so like watching it here, oh man, I wish I would have watched it
Yeah.
in theaters, man.
because the movie as a whole, I think Avatar takes it because quality wise, like
Mhm.
it's way better than the whole movie of My Hero, like quality wise, easily.
yeah,
But that final scene,
Mhm.
bro,
That's
and
where
the-
they went. That's where they spent all their money. Their
that
budget
is,
went to
bro, the
that.
fights in that movie are so good.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, now that we're done talking about Avatar,
Mhm.
Bleach finally returned this Saturday. I was so hyped for it, bro. It's so, even though we already watched it in the movie theaters, bro, we have 9 more weeks, sadly, after this.
That's insane, bro. That's insane. Well, I mean, like, cause I was telling you that. Okay, it does mean that they're not going to stretch out the story, and like there's gonna be like a lot of.
I wouldn't
filler.
mind that, bro. I wouldn't mind that. I
Well,
want
it's not
that.
that like I wouldn't mind it. It's
I
just
need
that
Bleach content.
it's just that like it's gonna be very honed, very
Uh-huh.
sharpened like storytelling.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be like straight to the
Yeah,
point.
yeah, it is.
We're gonna get what
It's
we want.
It's straight peak because it's
Yeah.
literally straight story.
Literally, dude.
And like, I mean, I enjoyed this first episode, even though I already knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I still enjoyed it.
yeah.
I would have been like, bro, we didn't know what was gonna happen in the next guy. I would be like, bro, I need more Bleach, you know. And bro, we've got the new opening,
The
bro. I
new
love the
opening.
bro.
I
The
called it.
What?
The full bringers.
Oh yeah, bro. The animation and visuals for this opening are so good, man. I was like breathtaking by like the color palette that they chose, and like, bro, it looks so good. We saw like every single like separate team like lined up. Like we saw like in the beginning, you get Ichigo like saying the first word. He's like wow, and then
yeah,
the intros,
yeah, that's
and then,
so good.
Bro, we see Ichigo's dad and Uji's dad. We see Aizen in the opening. He's just aura farming,
he's just aura farming. Oh my god,
it
bro.
looks so good, that opening, and we get like a bunch of fights happening, bro. It got me so hyped, bro.
Yeah, the intro was phenomenal.
Yeah.
You know, obviously the episode was great. They ended it. We were wondering where it was gonna end, and it ends right. I guess spoiler warning. But I mean, if you haven't seen the movie, but it ends right before he's gonna do his bankai.
Yeah,
Urahara's gonna do his bankai.
They get inside of the gift ball, and it ends there.
And it ends there. So it was a good place to end for sure. Yeah,
it was
good place to end. Because yes, it probably maybe would have been better if we like. Because you know how it goes quiet and it says bankai and that's how it ends.
I would have been mad though. I would have been mad.
But like I feel like it would have been a good match.
It would have.
Good match.
It's like I need the next one.
Yeah. Actually.
But, yeah. All right. So now we're gonna give our top 10 anime characters of all time.
Anime characters. It's gonna be kind of a rapid fire.
Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of a rapid fire. I don't think we have to give like little thing. Like maybe if you want to talk about it a little bit, like when you get to your tops. But this is just gonna be. These are my characters, and I don't know. Like I kind of don't have like a ranking. Like this is my number one.
Really?
Like I'll tell you what's my like who's my number one, but all the other
you can see them switching.
I can see them all switching. I can see like these are like a top 10 switchable, like because each of them have their moments. Like they all have like a prolonged story. Like I can't like say, oh, this person's better than this one. There is going to be an overall, this is my best person. Yeah. And we might have the same person. I don't know.
But because that's interesting. Because I think my solid are my top two that are never gonna change, and then my bottom three, like I could see like in the future, like them switching out or them flip flopping.
Okay, well for me it's not. So you know, for those watching, I'm gonna say them in 10 to 1, and my one's gonna be my number one, but. Between 10 and
I think you're gonna have the most craziest list right now.
So okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Because like this is how I like kind of like remembered them as I was listening them. So maybe there is like a little tier thing, but there's not. All right. I have Gojo.
Okay.
Uncle Iroh, Saitama, All Might, Light Yagami, L, Lelouch, Vegeta, Shinsui, and Urahara.
Urahara's number one.
Urahara is my number one character. I've seen enough of him. We got his Bankai. Sorry, spoilers. We got his Bankai. He is one of the best written characters.
Yeah, he is.
Across all animation.
Bro, he is. But bro, you have Uncle Iroh in there.
Uncle Iroh is the GOAT. Uncle Iroh, he made it to top 10. He's the GOAT. He made me cry. One of the first animated characters to make me cry and like actually feel it.
I mean, I'll give you Uncle Iroh, even though it's not like an anime.
Yeah. It was kind of like a weird push. Like it was a stretch push, but I had to name him. I mean,
he's like an animated character. But all right, so mine. All right, top 10.
Yep.
Number 10, All Might. Number 9, Askeladd. Number 8, Gojo. And those three, I could see them, flip-flopping, like leaving the top 10. Number 7, you're not going to know this guy, Johan. He's from Monster. One of the greatest antagonists of all time. Like, if you know, you know, bro. Like, it's actually, like, you need, bro, that show, Monster is insane, bro. Number 6, Lelouch. Number 5, Aizen.
Okay.
Number 4, Urahara.
Okay.
Number 3, Thorfinn.
Okay. Wow.
Number 2, Ichigo.
Okay.
And my number 1, it feels unfair, but he's the GOAT of all time, Goku. Yeah. I didn't know if I should include him or not.
I didn't know. I personally left him out because
I was gonna leave him out, but like I feel like it could like I just threw him in there, like Goku, like for me he's number 1 because like he's what started like anime for me. he was like one of my biggest inspirations. Like when growing up, you know, like everybody knows Goku. Everybody loves Goku. You can't have a problem with him. He's just funny guy, you know. He like, bro, Goku's just the GOAT.
And as you're sharing your list, I added Uncle Iroh in there.
Mm-hmm.
He took the place of Askeladd, but not like because he's better than Askeladd,
Yeah.
but because I needed to add Uncle Iroh in there. So Askeladd would have been in this list because Vinland Saga is one of my favorite animes out there, and Askeladd is a perfectly written character.
He is. Wait, did you have Aizen in your top?
I did not have Aizen.
That's crazy.
I did not have Aizen. I have Shinsui over Aizen. I love Shinsui. I wouldn't tat Aizen on me. I would tat Shinsui on me, bro.
Bro.
But it's not. It's not because he's like the better character.
Yeah.
It's because I love Shinsui.
I have Aizen above Shinsui.
I mean, I know you do. You're Aizen Glazer, bro.
Aizen is the greatest antagonist of all time, of all of anime. He'll never be topped.
Oh, man.
I don't think he could be topped as bro. His plot twist, everything, bro. He's up there, bro. He's the best villain antagonist of all of anime.
And I feel like I have Light Yagami and L in there. I had them as a
I can't
group.
have them. Yeah,
dude. I had them as a group because that was my intro to anime. So you had Goku, I had them because this was pre Goku for me. Like just like their charisma and like their way that they connected with each other and they were against each other. And like the interweaving story between them before Death Note got bad, like their story, their arc is like one of my favorites, and they have to be on my top 10 because I just love their back and forth. Their oh my god, he doesn't know. Oh my god, he doesn't know. Maybe he does know. He looks like he know. You know, like they were just great characters.
Where did you have Ichigo?
I did not have Ichigo. I did not have Ichigo. Ichigo did not make top 10. And
no, bro.
Ichigo gets he gets a kind of a shoo-in to top 10s because like he's the main character.
That's the thing, though.
Most of my characters, other than Light Yagami, like they're all side characters.
Ichigo is the greatest written main character of all time,
bro. Like my list gives light to the side characters. I have Vegeta up there, Shinsui, Urahara.
You had Vegeta in there?
Yeah, I have Vegeta in there. He was right under Shinsui. Vegeta's in there. You know, he has phenomenal dialogue.
Bro.
I love his, voice actor.
I can't agree with your list because there's no way Light and L are in there and Ichigo's not in your top.
I think you're the most mad because Saitama's up there.
Ichigo is not. Ichigo is the greatest written main character of all time.
But like this
Ichigo's backstory is the most insane, unique backstory that you will ever get.
Okay.
You definitely weren't thinking on your right. So, I think you just listed the 10 first characters that came to your mind.
Absolutely not.
I think you did.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because my list is my favorite characters, not the best characters.
So Ichigo is in your favorite. Like one of your favorite characters.
No, I have Urahara and Shinsui over them.
Urahara is your number one, right?
Yes.
So I mean, I could see you putting him above Ichigo just because his importance to the story and his backstory that you get of him, like, and his aura is just there.
So we follow Ichigo's story, but like, I personally love Shinsui more than I love Ichigo. I love Shinsui as a character more than I love Ichigo as a character. Right,
it's just like Ichigo's depths of like his character is just way too good.
I just don't think you understand that these are like favorite characters, not top characters, not like best written, best characters.
But like that's what makes them my favorite. Like for me, like in my top 10 is like characters that have depth.
So it's like your top 10 is like the best. The best of the best, cream of the crop.
Like it's not because of
no
like
flaws.
Like when I think of like the best, I don't think they have to be strong, but like it's just like a thing that they are strong.
Well, not strong.
Yeah,
but like strongly written.
Yeah, I think that for them to be my top 10, like their story, they have to have a story and backstory because that's why I was thinking like that's why
people will have Mizu in this. Luffy in this.
Yeah.
In this top 10, like people will have Naruto in this top 10, like I don't think those hold the candle to Ichigo's writing, but they'll probably have them over Ichigo because that's like their favorite
Yeah,
character.
I see where you're coming from because it's like there's a certain reason why you'll like this character. Like for Goku's because of like the nostalgia, but him as a character as a whole, and he's just too iconic. You know?
Yeah.
I can see that. But that's why like those are my top 2 solid because like, bro, Ichigo for me is just like I love him as a character, and then like my bottom 3 like Gojo, Askeladd, and All Might, they're the bottom 3 because their backstories aren't there. I mean, like Askeladd,
they're the side characters.
Like because Askeladd, he does have a good backstory, but Gojo, his backstory is all right, and it's just the fact that like Gojo and All Might are just like the symbol of hope. You know?
Symbol, literally the symbol. You know, and that carries a lot of weight to them. But I mean, so mine was my favorite 10. Yeah, yours was the best 10. So that's probably what we'll tell them. We'll tell them. Yours is the best 10. Mine is the favorite 10.
I'm surprised you don't have like Aizen in there.
Cause like when it comes to like Aizen, like he's a phenomenal character. But from the whole show, if you tell me like who's your favorite character in Bleach, I'm gonna say Guruhara, and then you're gonna say who else? I'm gonna say Shinsui. Like that's gonna be ask me that. I'm saying that. People are gonna say Ichigo. You're gonna say Aizen. Those are the 2 names I'm giving you from Bleach. Those are the 2 names I'm giving you.
Because I have 3 characters from Bleach in my top 10.
That's crazy. That actually
Ichigo, Urahara, and Aizen.
Right, that takes up what 30% of your top 10.
But I mean, we both had Lelouch in there.
Yeah, we had Lelouch in there.
We both had Gojo.
Yep, both had Gojo.
I know people will hate on that just because, like, I feel like I could see Gojo leaving the top 10. Yeah. Like, I just have him there because, like, he's such a, like, everybody knows Gojo.
Every time we see him, he's like,
he gets you hyped. He's
you know, hyped,
But I mean, that's our top 10 characters. All right, so now that that's done with, our last segment that I'm introducing, it's called Fit Questions and Fat Answers.
Ooh.
So
to finish off.
Yeah, to finish off. So I have 5 answers. I have 5 quick questions for Fat over here.
Okay.
You know, it says 5 fit questions, and you know they're probably gonna have long answers or juicy fat answers. You know.
Okay.
So these questions are just gonna be like just general questions. You know. So I'm actually interested to see what you're gonna answer for these. So my first question: who is your favorite streamer?
My favorite streamer. So okay, right now of all time. Fuck. I mean, I have to say NMP LOL.
Yeah.
NMP LOL.
I knew the answer to this one.
Yeah, NMP LOL. Because, like, so for a very long time, it was Tim the Tat Man.
Yeah.
Because I related the most with him at the time. Like, we were both fat. We were funny.
Yeah.
I'm the funny older brother.
Uh-huh.
You know, like, I was a comedy.
Yeah.
And, like, I kind of related to him. And he was also, like, one of the first people I watched, you know? But then he would actually auto-rate to NMP.
Yeah.
Which is how I got introduced to NMP because he finished his stream early one time and I was still watching and like it auto sends me to NMP's channel and I was watching and like at first I was like, okay, who's this guy? He's with this girl in the kitchen. They're cooking. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't pay too much mind about it. And then I started seeing like clips because it was in my feed now. And like I just started to fall in love with, you know, him and his now ex wife, Milena. I loved the chemistry. I loved like NMP's whole bit about being Pago and like not actually like meaning like he's not actually Pago IRL, but like that's like his character he brings up. And every time like they would like ship him with someone, for me his GTA RP era was probably my most favorite. Like, oh bro, I was eating every day, bro, because like he wasn't really RPing, but like he kind of was. And like it was during like his whole like situation with Milena, so like RIP that. But like his whole like thing with like going with Nora the Explorer and like their characters creating Civ Gang, it got me into GTRP. So I RP'd myself, you know, a little bit. So like his whole RP, like his like cooking streams to streamers in cars to do the RP, I just love every time. And then like when he went on his hiatus because of the divorce. I missed it. You know, it was like 6 to 9 months that he wasn't streaming. and I just missed it. And like now he's back.
Yeah, I
and,
know. Like, bro, I'm so like you're the first ever person where I seen somebody have their stream up always and just like actually watch the whole thing.
The whole thing,
And you
beginning
just
to end.
yeah, you literally go back and rewatch his VOD if you missed something.
Yes, bro. Beginning
But
to
yeah.
end, he is my favorite
Yeah,
streamer.
I already knew the answer to that one.
Shout out to NMP, bro.
Remember when he would stream on his second account, Apex Legends?
NMPL2.
Yeah, he would stream like Apex Legends. on
I
there.
go in there and I actually type. I'm a lurker in his main, but I'm a
It's
typer
funny,
in his
yeah,
second
yeah.
because he can read the chat faster.
What's
you know?
crazy is I'm pretty sure I think I watched NMP first than you,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember because I would start watching him during quarantine,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember this specifically because I had online. I was a freshman in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember being in language arts class. And he was like one of the only streamers that would be live that early in the morning.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I remember just watching his cooking streams and having it up on the side. But then I stopped watching him like I only watched him for like what 2 months, 3 months, and I remember you started watching him. I was like, oh yeah, NMP, I know that guy. And then like you're just like a NMP fan,
Bro, I'm a gladiator.
Yeah,
bro. I'm a gladiator for sure.
All right, so my second question for you is, what is your favorite food of all time?
Of all time, jeez, man, I would have to give it to, and like we're talking in general. It's not like a specific meal, or is it like in general? This is what I would eat, and this is what I would call peak if I eat it every time.
So when you say like a meal,
So,
are
like-
you saying like it
like-
comes with multiple things?
No, like a meal, like a lemon chicken. You know,
Uh-huh.
lemon chicken that I cook at home.
Yeah, something
Good.
like that.
Some-
Something specific.
Something specific. Hibachi.
Hibachi.
Hibachi's my
Right,
favorite food.
That's your favorite food of all time.
I feel like there's a good combination of everything. You know, I feel like it feels like you're eating a lot,
yeah.
but you are, but you're not. So I usually get the filet mignon
Yeah.
cooked medium,
Yeah.
because I like my steak rare, but when I ask for rare, they make it like bloody, you know, and I don't like that. I like it a little pink inside, so I go medium, and then I get either chicken or shrimp. Shrimp sometimes gives me the squirts, but it's okay.
Yeah. I'd rather have chicken.
And then the fried rice is the kicker,
So,
bro.
yeah,
I love the fried rice.
When you say hibachi,
Mhm.
is that is hibachi the meat with the rice?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
It's all included.
With the yum yum.
Yeah, with the yum yum. If you tell me, hey, let's go out to dinner,
Mhm.
like my first suggestion is gonna be hibachi,
Hibachi.
because like I love steak.
Yeah.
So like I would also like put up there like a steak place,
Yeah.
like Texas Roadhouse
Yeah.
or Longhorn, but hibachi has steak, and it
Yeah.
also has the other component of fried rice.
Yeah.
That I really enjoy.
Yeah. I think it just never gets me full. That's the only problem I have.
I guess so.
I
mean,
destroy
Yeah,
hibachi.
you do, bro. You destroy that thing,
And
bro.
When you're thinking generally, were you gonna say like burger?
Yeah,
or-
I was gonna say
okay.
burger, because it was a time between burger and pizza,
Uh-huh.
because I love a really well made pizza. Like it's not like
But
any
I think
pizza.
it's rare to find.
Yeah, it's
like,
very rare to find. That's why I wasn't gonna put it up
yeah,
there.
you could easily find a really good burger.
Yeah, you can really find it in like In-N-Out. You know, obviously it's always gonna hit
Yeah,
for me,
but-
but like you can find a good burger.
But then again, I feel like a burger never gets me full, bro. I demolish burgers.
Oh,
But-
you don't get the 4x4 like me. That's it.
All right. My third question is, what is your favorite thing to do with me?
I'm probably gonna have to say watch things with
Movie?
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, because like
okay.
I feel like doing this podcast.
Yeah.
It has to be up
Yeah,
there because
yeah.
we conversate, but I feel like it goes one in one. Because experiencing it with you, for the first time, or like experiencing new things together, is like, oh man, it's like get my juices rolling,
Yeah,
bro. You know,
yeah.
I love the aspect of us watching something and then reviewing after. If we ever like did gym things together, I might it might compete with that,
Mhm.
because getting a workout in to better my health will probably
Yeah.
be good, and like
Yeah.
I feel like we'd be good workout partners because you'll know where my weaknesses
Yeah.
and strengths are, and like
Yeah.
you'd be a good coach. But for now, watching stuff
stuff.
with you and our surround sound is probably like my favorite things to do with you.
Okay, now kind of a follow up is, what is is that, I don't know if it's gonna be the same answer, but like am I like, what is your favorite thing to do with me? But it's like So what is something that you like doing, but you like doing it the most with me? You know?
I feel I'm saying the
Just a
same
movie.
answer.
So
Yeah.
so if you were to if like somebody's like, oh, you have one ticket to go watch a movie with somebody.
I'm taking you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That
like
you know that question I was
yes,
trying to ask.
yes.
Yeah.
I know that's your question. You're
Yeah.
trying to ask like if so like if I was watching a movie with like you
Yeah.
or like Jill,
Yeah.
for example. I feel like I watch movies with them with a different mindset. I watch
Yeah.
movies with them to kind of enjoy what
Yeah.
we're watching and like enjoy the time I'm
Yeah.
spending with them. With you, it's like we go into the story, we go into
Like
the
we
characters.
we know we're gonna have a conversation.
We know we're gonna have a
Yeah.
conversation after the
Yeah.
fact, and that gets my juices
Yeah.
going. You know.
Yeah, because I was trying to think of a way to word that question because like another way was like who's your favorite person to eat with? You know.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Because I know you would have a different question for that.
I would have
Yeah.
a different. I
Yeah.
would have a different
Yeah,
answer for
answer
that.
for
Yeah.
that. So all right. Question number 4.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on Elijah?
Elijah, newborn son. I freaking love that dude. He is hilarious. I feel like he has my like charisma and comedic timing.
Yeah, he does.
Like but better.
Yeah,
because like he is such a looker. He has Jill's looks for sure.
Yeah.
Because he's like he's just too cute.
yeah. Right now, I see a lot of Jill.
Yeah,
in him.
he's too cute to be my son. Like for sure.
Like I don't know if it's just an Ohio thing, but like I swear, like this is the first time where I've seen like somebody with a baby and people come up to them and be like, "Oh, he's so cute," like
Dude,
constantly.
So I didn't think we would get that because I know I pass a bunch of babies.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like I feel like I would be creepy to come up to someone and say,
Yeah, I never
that's
do
a
that.
cute
Yeah, I
baby,
never
you know?
do that. That's
And-
I don't know if it's an Ohio thing.
And we get that from
Yeah.
from moms, from sons,
Yeah.
daughters, dads. Like they just come up and like that's the cutest
Yeah.
thing I've ever
Yeah.
seen, and we're just like, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Last question.
Last question to end the podcast.
So I wanted to see like this question is just because I want to see somebody who's not in the gym or into fitness, like their thoughts.
Okay.
So what would you rate or what are your thoughts on my physique?
I think, in my humble opinion, you have perfect physique. I think your whole diet is a diet I would strive for. And I feel like your method of having cheat days is way better than any other forms of cheat days that I've seen online, you know, because you have The Rock where he does like 20 pancakes, and, you know, and like you have your own version of, you know, I'm going to lock in and then I'm going to eat, you know, and it's kind of like that MMA fighter who like he only gets
Pamela, Patty the Batty,
Patty the Batty, where he only gets fit when he needs to, and it's kind of like that concept, and like, you know, I just enjoy the fact that you're like you'll eat something in your cheat day, and it's not like I can't touch that, you know, I can't touch that, you know, you know that's bad for you, right? You know all the you know.
I never judged or anything.
Exactly, and I feel like that's a good. That's why I kind of love your physique and your diet is because I'm trying to get into it slowly, surely, but slowly. But like I'll open up like a bag of chips or like I'll eat something like I want to eat. Yeah. And it's probably because I'm having a bad day or I'm depressed or whatever the fuck. Yeah. But like you don't look at me, you know, you say, man, what you eating? Yeah. But it's not like, bro, you shouldn't be eating that. It's like,
I never think that.
Yeah, you're like, bro, that smells good. Or like, oh man, that looks so good. You're gonna demolish that, you know?
I'm always interested in what people are eating or like what they're getting because like I want to know, like, you know?
Yeah, and like at first I was like super scared whenever you asked me.
Yeah, no,
like,
it's never like it's actually never like that. Like I want to know what people are like even like Mia texted me today. He's like, oh, I'm getting a Cheesecake Factory today. Like, oh, because he was asking if like if he got cheesecake today, if it'll still be good for tomorrow. I was like, oh yeah, it should be. Like I've eaten like cheesecakes are like weeks old, and I was like, oh, what do you get? Like what flavors are you getting? Like what are you eating? Or if I hear you eating on the mic, I'm like, oh, like what are you eating right now? Like you know, I always want to know. Like I like knowing what people are eating. Is like I don't know.
But yeah, those are my thoughts.
Yeah, I asked you this question because so my goal for fitness and my physique is not to be huge. It's not to be like like obviously I'm not gonna be like on steroids, like being like, for me I want to look good, I want to have, like, for me I just want to like look like, I don't care about having big muscles, but I care that like if you can see my muscles, and like just like having like the abs, like like that's my goal. And like, because people have a problem with that, because like if you're in the fitness community, like people would hate on somebody who's lean, just like who just looks good, like, oh, you're not huge, like you don't have huge muscles.
Hella muscular.
Yeah,
10 feet tall, 6 feet.
Because like for
my daughter just died.
Because for me, like when I would post like my physique and like that have abs, they're like, oh, you weigh 140. This to have abs at 140 is not impressive. But I'm like, how's that not, like, I feel like no, like there's people who are like my height and like who are just fat and not going to the gym. And like who, like, people can't lock in on a diet.
Yeah, I mean, you have that. Yeah, definitely. I don't know why people would get mad at that. I just feel like the people who are typing are either like, 200 macros a day Andes, and like they just like, oh, if you're not doing it like me, you're wrong, And I don't think that's right, I think to me, in my perspective, is like a perfect diet, because it's the right amount of cut and the right amount of like cheat, and it's something that if I were to go into this fitness journey, it's how I would want to do it, because it's for you, it's a little bit about cutting below what you're supposed to be getting. I think I already told you before, like for me, it would be cutting to the point where I want to get to my ideal weight and then maintain it, to be able to have a steak here and there. It won't be like a cheat day per se, but it's like something that I can, include in my meal at the end of the week to calorie bank. Yeah. Calorie banking.
You love
like,
calorie
bro,
banking.
the calorie banking was like, it got me through like that first phase.
Yeah, because they're in the gym, or when you're into fitness, like you do get body dysmorphia, where because like you can't tell how good your body looks, because like even for me, like right now, like I can't tell if I have abs or not. Like it's hard to tell, it's hard to be like it's hard to criticize your own physique. Like for me, like I would rate myself, like I think I'm above average, and I would give like my physique like a solid 8. I mean, a solid 7.5 below a 8. But I don't know if like somebody like you views it different. Like for my for somebody that's into.
Yeah, I mean, for me, being a fat person, I mean, when I look at you, I would say your physique, one at the end of your lock-in, like before you do your cheat day, that physique that you have is like a 9.7 out of 10.
Yeah,
I feel like to give yourself a 10 out of 10, or for me to give you a 10 out of 10, it would have to be more shoulders.
Yeah, that's
bigger muscle,
that's what everybody.
And that's what everybody wants. But like, it's not like 9.7 is like.
Yeah.
Like people will aspire.
Yeah.
To get to there. You get there like on a weekly basis.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to see that, because I never ask anybody that's like not like, because it's always like people that are deep into the gym community where like, bro, people in the gym community, they're the most toxic person. They're always just gonna hate. They're always like, you're not even big. Like I don't care about not being big. It's just like, for me, it's just like, looking good, being fit.
About being fit.
Yeah.
All right. That was a great episode.
It was.
Love this episode. All right, guys.
All
right, guys.
A long one.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Yep. Wait. See you next week. Episode 6. That's gonna be a really good one.
Good one.
We think this episode is gonna be good. Next episode is the Spider-Man episode.
Yeah.
Brand new day is gonna be out. Look forward to that.
Look forward to that one for sure.
Yeah.
Stay fit.
Stay fat.
See you next time. God bless you guys.